Hey, what's up, everyone? Long time no hear. This is DJ Shark Hitter here. Just coming on to say hello. It's been a bit. Was on with a good community last night. Hey, Ace's Mama, how are you? I was on with Angel Gotti and Tony Silo and everyone else on the panel. Had a great time. Hey, Queen, how are you? Good to see you. It's good to see everyone coming in. Uh, haven't touched base with anyone yet, but it's been a little bit. Of course, I don't come on as daily as I like to because I'm stuck doing so many other things, taking care of my son, taking care of my brother-in-law, and taking care of school, and just trying to stay above water. And that's it. And I'm going to call Jim. I heard there's a lot of news going around about me. I don't know why, uh, but it seems to be there is a lot of people that have problems with me. And if you think I have problems and I'm retarded or something, uh, or you think I have a disability and you treat me like you got a problem, step up to the plate. I'd be more than happy to confront you on that uh, because I'm not the one with a problem. Those that do have a problem, I don't know what seems to be the bug up your ass, but maybe you should take a look in the mirror and look at yourself in the mirror, you, the haters out there, and uh, think about what you're saying and who you're talking to. How you doing, Adele? Good to see you. I like to tell them to go fuck off, as Adele says. Uh, Jim Terry brought it up to me. Uh, of course, he knows more than I do because I don't follow these people. Uh, that these people are saying things about me. If anybody has any news on that, I would like to know what's being said about me and who they are. Because apparently they have problems, not not me. So I'm gonna give Jim a call, tell him I'm live. Hopefully he'll pick up. I don't know. Might be sleeping.
Please leave your message for 813-993-2224.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
I'm live. I'm live.
Oh, okay. I will send out a robo text here in a few minutes. We've got some major fucking announcements. So yeah, just wait. Give me about 15 minutes.
I'm
I'll send out the robo text.
I'm just trying to find out what the fuck people are talking about me for.
Who's talking about you?
I don't know. That's what you were saying, that people are picking on.
That was over on Leanne. Yeah, we'll address all that because we're doing Crab Lake Friday tonight. I'll be over in. Give me about 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye. So apparently, what I've heard. 15 minutes. He's sending out a robo text. I've been doing school, been stuck in school. That's why I haven't been on. I'm having a hard time with the psychology class. it's not as easy as it's made up to be. I'm just like tired of them. There you go, Queen. They're a bunch of piss ants. Yeah. There's a lot of people. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I look. They have problems with the way I look, with the way I talk. Uh, they don't know me. Apparently, there's people out there that think they know me. I'm quiet. I could be shy at times, but I'm getting really fed up with the way I'm being treated on, by people that don't know me. Jim's going to come up, though. He's going to fill us in on some information. Of course, Crab Legs is coming on tonight. He's got some major news on that. And I don't know why people, like I said, they make me feel uncomfortable when I'm going on Angel's show. I know they're watching, and I know they're making jokes about everyone on the panel, and I don't think that's fair either. Hey, Texas Granny, hello. Glad to see you're here. Hopefully there's no sound in the background. Let me know if you hear any sound, because yesterday I had the TV on, but I don't have it on loud. I have it turned down. Yeah, I decided to go loud live today. It's one of my favorite pastimes is to go live with the community and just get on and talk with everyone and see how everyone's doing and to see everyone in the chat. And it hasn't been easy for me. But what are you going to do? I'm up here. I'm talking the best I can, bringing on some information and letting you know what's going on in life. It was my birthday on the 27th of September. Of course, I did want to make that announcement, but I didn't make the announcement on my birthday because I didn't feel it was that important that it was my birthday. And I was a little scared to tell everyone that it was my birthday because I was like, what does it matter? It's only my birthday. And, but yeah, I'm 55 years old. I turned 55 on the 27th of September. And, well, I feel a little better being 55. 55 is, I guess, a good year. Hope so. I hope it's going to be a better year for me now that I'm 55. So that was that. Thank you very much for that, Adele. Thank you. Adele, you don't look that age. You don't look. Hi Donna, how are you? Good to see you're here. You don't look 60. Just to let you know. There's a lot of birthdays coming up too. I think Mr. X has got a birthday coming up. Quite a few people are having birthdays coming up in October. So just waiting for Jim Terry to come on. Jim will be here. He's going to fill us in on some information. I think he's sending out a robo text if everyone got one yet. I'm not sure. I'm checking now. I don't see anything yet come up, but he'll do it, I'm sure. He does do it. He called me back. I called him and he called me back right away. I tried calling Tony, who's on Angel's show. I don't think his phone's connected. I had to ask him a question. I'm gonna have to contact him through Angel's show and see if I'll give him my number again. I don't know. He should still have my number. I want to ask him a question anyway, off the air, off of the live stream, because I don't want Tony to be mad at me for any reason and have hard feelings. I hope he's feeling better. I know he had that surgery, and that's a concern, you know, for me. I've known Tony for a bit since Angel's. He's been on Angel's show, and I like that he's a mod, and he's got a good voice for it, and he's a good moderator too. There's a lot of good mods. I got good mods here. Queen of Ossian, Texas Granny. I see a few other folks here. Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you. Oh, your daughter has her birthday on the 29th. Hi, Crazy Sarah's Life. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you here. Yeah, we got a good chat going on. I'm glad to see there's a lot of people coming in. I do like my community chat. It's always full of great people. Everyone is always getting along. Nobody's fighting, so it's really good. It stays quiet. I always keep an eye out, and I have mods to keep an eye out for anybody that's trying to come in and cause a problem. Of course, they're welcome to take those people out. And please make sure you share other people's channels so then they could get the word out on their channel. Just give me 1 minute. I got to let in. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Good to see you here. I have to let in the aide for my brother-in-law. Sorry, folks. I had to leave for a minute and let the aide in. But yeah, please put down anyone's channel in the chat because it helps them out to get the word out. And I like to do that. You know, even Angel, of course, everyone that's in here knows Angel, and we all congregate over on her channel. She had a great show last night. Of course, it's full of laughs. I love it when there's laughs on her channel and we're all laughing and getting along. And I don't know. It was good to hear Johnny's surgery's coming up, and I think that's October 8th. He'll be getting their surgery, and that is a big thing that's going on. So hopefully it will be very successful, and Johnny will come out on top and feel better and not have any problems or any thing going on. So that's what we're all hoping for. So got to keep Johnny in our prayers, and hopefully he has a speedy recovery from the surgery that he's gonna have. So it does get a little quiet because I'm thinking of things to say, and I'm reading the chat. There's a lot of good things coming through. I just want to put it up. I'll put some things up on the screen. Man, everyone's got a lot of good things to say. Thank you very much for doing that. And don't forget to hit, if you haven't done so, hit the like and subscribe button. But if you have, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's always good to see more subscribers. I'm having a hard time getting subscribers in on my channel. I don't have far to go with my subscribers. I got to get up to 500. So Jim Terry's going to be coming up. He sent out the robotext. There should be more folks coming on. Jim Terry's going to come up. He'll probably, I'll see him come up in the chat to drop the link for him. And, you know, this is open panel. Anybody can come up and talk to me if they want. It's not just me. You're always invited to come up. All you have to do is ask to drop the link, and I'll drop the link down, and you can come up. And you're always welcome to come up on my show and talk, and maybe you want to talk about something and talk to the community about it. Maybe something that happened today. Perhaps you just want to talk to me. You know, you want to maybe ask me what I'm doing. You're always welcome to. Hi, Katie. How are you? Good to see you here. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Good to see you here. So for me, it's a good time to go on because it gives me some time to to chat with everyone. So that's why I go on in the afternoon. Because just like everyone else, some of us have dinner and we get stuck in the middle of doing the family things that we do with the dinner and the dishes and the getting ready, getting my son ready for bed, doing homework, and doing all those family things. So that's why I go on sometimes during 4 o'clock because I think it's a good time to go on for me. And tonight is crab legs. I don't know if XNN's coming on tonight. Maybe Jim will fill us in on that. I'm keeping an eye out for Jim, seeing if he's there yet. But he's got big news coming out. I want to know what Leanne's saying about me. I really do. I want to know what they're doing, what is being said. I want to know why. Uh, yeah, Crab Legs is on Rumble tonight. Yep. Hopefully they send out a link to that show. I wish it was on the regular network, but it's not. I guess I got to go into the Rumble network and then look up, go into Jim Terry to the JTTV on the Rumble Crab Legs Friday and go to their show. I have membership on Rumble, so of course I think I've saved. I got money in there that's owed to me from Rumble. It's weird how that Rumble works. I really don't like it. Oh, good. Good. There it is. It's in Barbara Buffalo put the link, the Rumble link in the chat for us. Yep, that's good. That's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, we all love Jim. Jim is a funny guy. He brings hey, if you hear a funny noise in the background, that is the Life 360, and it tracks you. And I use that for my wife, and the reason I use that is she's in Manhattan, and that's where she works. And I'm just I always worry about her when she's out. She's in Manhattan working. You always want her to be safe. So that's the noise you hear. If you hear a noise in the background, that's the phone for the Life 360. That's good. Queen, how you doing anyway, Queen? Are you gonna be off for the season of mowing? Yeah. Life 360 is a great app. Hey, Carol H., how are you? Good to see you here. Maybe Johnny's watching somewhere on his phone. That's good if he is. Hello to Johnny. If you're out there, hello. Just wanted to tell you that. If anyone sees Jim in the chat, let me know so I could drop the link for him. Oh, okay. So you're still doing it. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask that because I know you work hard out there and doing that work. And, you know, the season's coming to the fall. So I'm sure that, in the fall, you're cleaning up leaves and doing that. And then once that happens, the snow comes and then you're done for the season till the next spring and summer and fall. So that's what I was checking on. Yeah. Hold on, folks. I got a phone call coming in. Sorry, folks. I had to get my son on his school. So sorry about that. I had to leave for a minute. Is Mr. Exposed here? I'll drop the link for you. Sorry about that. I had to take care of my son for a minute. See, that's how it gets. Gets crazy. Mr. X, I dropped the link for you if you want to come up. Sorry. I was taking care of my son, Mark. He needed to get on his class. So that gets a little hectic. He was yelling and stuff in the background. Yeah, I dropped the link for you, Mr. X. If you need it again, I'll drop it. Okay. Okay. No problem. So Mr. X is here. Good to see him. And Jim is supposed to come up. I'm just waiting to see if Jim's here. I did drop the link. If Jim needs it, I'll drop it again. That won't be a problem. So yes, tonight is 10:4. Oh, okay, so that's at 10:45 tonight. Crab legs on Rumble. Is that 10:45 tonight? That's a good time. Oh, 11:45 Eastern. Wow, that's a late show. I'm not sure if it's at 11:45 or 10:45. All right, Max. That's enough. Dog is barking. He's a little dog. All he does is like to bark. Okay, so it is 11:45 Eastern tonight. The show on Rumble. It's at 11:45 Eastern. Well, I'm looking forward to the show to find out some of this. Yeah. The dog is barking away because him and Mark are enemies right now. Mark's mad. Mark's mad because I got him on his school class, and he didn't like it that I said I'm on a meeting, I'm on my show, and he's mad that I'm on my show, and that's how he gets. He doesn't like when I'm talking. He would rather see me sit here with my mouth shut because he doesn't like anybody talking except him. All he does is complain about people, my son. That's all he does. He complains how they look. He complains about what they do, and complains about the dog barking. Oh, wow. We're getting a lot of people in here. We're up to 41. That's good. Got a lot of people. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Good to see you here. Glad you stopped by. Enjoy the chat. Enjoy the company that's in here. There's a lot of good people in here. Jim's coming up. Thanks, Mr. X. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me informed and up to date. My ticker in the chat, I don't know if it's behind or if it's caught up, but I am reading everything in the chat. Let me put this up. Hey, Chris, how are you? Good to see you here. Chris Archilla. Glad to see you here. Hi. Wow. It's good to see everyone coming here. I haven't seen a lot of you folks in a while in my chat. It's good to see Chris Archilla here. Good to see Teresa here. Sorry about the dog. He's got a lot to say. Be quiet, midget. He's probably got the mailman coming. The mailman's coming, so that's what's going on with that. So we're waiting for Jim. Jim's going to be here. Just to let everyone know, Jim's going to be coming up. Mr. X is going to be here in about 30 minutes. Like you said, I'm going to get a Monster. If anyone knows what a Monster is, that's one of those pick-me-up drinks. I bought a couple of those yesterday at the store. And I could use one about now. I like the Monster Energy drinks. They're good. They're really good. Except they make you go to the bathroom a lot. None of that stuff for me, Chris. Don't do that. Have a heart attack over that stuff. Never had a Red Bull. Red Bulls are good too. Red Bulls I like. Monsters I like the best. Monsters seem to have a better taste. Here's Jim.
Kidder, how's it going? How's it going?
All right, it's going, man. Just trying to deal with the bullshit, you know.
Well, listen, I will answer any question anybody has, but first off, let me tell everybody right here, right now, Crab Leg Friday is at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time tonight. Somebody told me in the chat room somebody was putting Central Time down. It is at 11:45 tonight on Rumble. I will be robo-texting the number and robo-calling everybody here momentarily. I put several of you, Barbara Buffalo for some reason was not on the robocall. I have also taken off Sugar Plum and Debbie Holiday. I don't know what Debbie Holiday's fucking problem is, but she is no longer with us. So if any of you are friends with her out there, she is no longer part of the OTT streaming platform. Not a problem. Tonight, 11:45, Crab Leg Friday is on, and it will go to the wee hours, just like last night, but it is on Rumble. It is not on the OTT for free. It is only on Rumble and only free live. Then it will go behind the paywall. This is Crab Leg Friday 98, 11:45 Eastern Standard Time tonight. Okay? I think somebody in the chat room put Barbara Buffalo, then that is on your end, Barbara. I have double and triple checked it. It is your phone. Your number is on there, and either you have a spam blocker, a robotext blocker, or something going on with your phone, because 98% of the people received it. So the robotext was sent out. Hold on, let me grab something here.
All right, buddy.
All right, we're back. So that is tonight. And Barbara Buffalo, if you have another phone number, I can, and it wasn't a robocall, it was a robotext. Barbara Buffalo, if you have another phone number, I could put that on there. We could see if that's the issue. Now, 11:45 tonight, Crab Leg Friday 98. You are not going to want to miss this. This is going to be a very interesting Crab Leg Friday. We have the big Leanna information. By the way, talked to 2 law enforcement agencies today. We are good to go with talking about this. These are civil cases. These are public record. There is nothing doxed about anybody in these because it's all a matter of the public sector. Not only that, but we've got major news. Has anybody here watched Eric Foss today?
No.
Anybody in the chat watch Eric Foss today? If you've watched Eric Foss's show, which is on right now, let me know. And Barbara Buffalo, text me the new phone number right now that you want me to add to the robocall, because we've got a lot to get to here, and I got to get going here in a minute. Yes, you did. Chris Archilla. Did he mention anything today about his court case or anything going on up in Maryland about his charges? Did he say anything about that? All right, thank you. Barbara, hold on. Let me see if Barbara sent me a... Barbara, I do not have a new text message from you. Barbara Buffalo, I do not have a text message from you with the new phone number to put. Not the old number that I just tried. Okay, well, Dana DeMarco, did he mention anything about his charges? I mean, if you guys watched it, this is a real quick answer. Yes or no? Did he mention anything about his charges today? Okay, I got the other number, Barbara. He did not. Let me break this right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Foss has been criminally charged with 2 more misdemeanors. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my snitches came to me earlier today. He is not mentioning this on his show. We will have somebody on tonight that is going to cover it 100%. Also, Watcher of Crazy is on the radar on this now. Her information has been sent up the flagpole, not by us. They are looking into her potentially intimidating a witness. Let me show everybody something here right now. This came to me earlier today. Eric Foss is well aware of this. He is not mentioning this over on his chat, according to you people here. Eric Foss has been charged with 2 more counts, ladies and gentlemen. He's been charged with 2 more counts. Shark Hitter, we lost him. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I will bring it here right now. He has been charged with dangerous weapon with an intent to injure, a misdemeanor. He was charged, and this was added to his June 21st case. He was also charged with assault in the 2nd degree, a misdemeanor. These are new charges. What does this mean for Eric Foss? Well, he's not telling you guys about it. He has now been charged with everything that his girlfriend, who from what I understand, he has not talked to since the arrest. Eric Foss has been charged with 2 more counts, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are, and we will have this all on Crab Leg Friday tonight. He has been charged with 2 more counts. So he is facing up to 33 years in prison. 33 years in prison. Probably one of those 2 are going to roll on each other. Eric Foss has not mentioned this. If you want to right now, and you have the ability here, go into Eric Foss's chat. Give me a minute. Go into Eric Foss's chat and ask him about this. He has me blocked, or I would. He has 2 more charges. If you're telling me in his show, which now has been on for almost 2 hours, that he has not mentioned this, he is lying to his audience once again. 2 more charges filed against Eric Foss. We will have these and the paperwork on the on Rumble tonight. Crab Leg Friday. The link is in the chat. We will robo-text it out to everybody. Crab Leg Friday tonight, 11:45 on Rumble, which is Jim Terry TV Live. So Eric Foss charged with 2 more counts. Now, we've got the Rumble show for tonight set up. We've got all the bullshit going on. Yeah, we got Shark Hitter coming here. Yes, Shark Hitter, I'm live on the show still. You're gone.
Yeah, I lost internet connection.
All right, well, listen, stay here with me until it pops back up. I got you on the call. I got you. I'll stay here with you. So here's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Foss, breaking news, charged with 2 more misdemeanor counts. He's facing up to 33 years now in prison. It looks like that girl has flipped on him. More to come with that tonight on Crab Leg Friday at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time tonight. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have that Crab Leg Friday show set up. Now, we've got Foss out of the way. We got the Crab Leg Friday show out of the way. Texas Granny has got it. And the link in the chat. Thank you, Texas Granny. Thank you, Barbara Buffalo. Here is the major news. I have been very busy today, all day. So has Mr. X. Oh, we're getting a reverb on you there, Shark Hitter. Shark Hitter is gone. There's Shark Hitter. There we go. We got Shark Hitter back. Shark Hitter, here is some more news.
Yeah.
The streaming platform has launched. The
All
new
right.
streaming platform has launched. It's out there. We have not finished calling everybody yet. When I get out of here right now, I am going to be calling people on the robocall. When I call you, you have that time right then and there to sign up, okay? So the new streaming platform is launched. It exists. It's there. We will show everybody it live tonight. Now, it might get out as to what it is and where it is. Some of the people I'm telling, like Blue Diamond and Bob Farrell, we trust them. If some of these other people get it, it's not going to go out on a robocall. We only have 100 spots. Now, we may only get 60 people, 80 people. And then tonight when we announce it on Crab Leg Friday for the entire world, when we show it to the entire world, then maybe some of the haters would be able to sneak in. If we get 100 people, which is possible, then they will be locked out. It is only open to 100 people. There is no chat on this device. There is no chat on this show. The chat will happen over on another thing. We will explain all this tonight. Mr. X is getting a small 90-second little intro to the Night Owl Network set up as we speak. That's why he's not here. He's been working his ass off. His birthday is Monday. We're trying to get that birthday show locked and loaded on the OTT platform. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are already part of the Night Owl Network. I will be calling everybody privately, including you, Shark Hitter, if this is something that you want to do. We will also put you on the robocall if you're just on that. So all the people that are on the OTT, you have your chance now. You're not going to want to miss this. The very first show, the very first live show will be this Wednesday on our streaming platform. Now, I'm not telling anybody what it is. It's already loaded. Okay. Mr. X will let me know as soon as it loads. And if he does it in a matter of the next couple of hours, we will be bringing it to everybody. But I am going to call people individually because I do not want anybody getting locked out of this. I will be giving you a call, Idaho Farmer, you, Shark Hitter, Queen of OCC. Some of these people have not been contacted yet. I will be calling them all right now. The platform is $12.99 per month. $12.99 per month. It's Wednesday shows, but it also gives you some other content. So this will lock out a lot of the people that are haters. They might sneak in. Who knows? I'm sure it will get out there. So I'm very fortunate that people like Sugar Plum and people like, what's her name, whoever the other lady is, are no longer on the show because they won't. Donna DeMarco, I don't have your phone number. My number is 813-993-2242. If you want to call me, I know who you are. You're more than welcome to, or send me a text message. But Donna DeMarco, if you want it, you got to call me. If you call me, I will walk you through. Good to see True Beautiful Butthole here. True Beautiful Butthole, if you want to get on it. This is not going to be another OTT, Jim Terry TV or Crab Leg show. This is a show that will be derived and fueled by celebrities, sports athletes, pro wrestlers, entertainers on the show. It'll be a totally different look. Now, we will still have our same humor and some of our same people. Prank calls and all that will exist. We'll still have that. But it will be more of an interview-based, character-driven show. It will also be a show that gets out to the public. You will see me out and about where you will not on the OTT streaming platform. Jim is at the top of the 30. I don't know what that means. Mr. X is saying what here, Shark Hitter? I can't see that.
Content is being updated on it. So what it looks like at the second is not what.
Yeah, we wanted to get it up.
Like
we wanted
Wednesday.
to get it out of there because there's so much going on. Tonight's Crab Leg show, Mr. X's birthday show on Monday, and then this first episode. So it will evolve. This is the very first rough draft of it. That's why we're making calls, and I'm not telling everybody right now, go to HBO or Apple TV. So what I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is up. Maybe the haters will find it. But the Night Owl Network is up. There is a 90-second intro on there. There is some other stuff from Jim Terry TV. But it will look totally different, and we will explain how memberships can be gifted, We will explain tonight how you can chat. We are going to have a chat. It just won't be on this streaming platform. So I am really, really excited about this. There will be some advertisers. There are people that we will advertise for, businesses and things of that nature. So it will be more of a talk show and, of course, a live call-in, and people could come up on the panel, almost like an old school Johnny Carson feel. So animals, I've got an autistic kid that is going to come on the show that can do all these different voices. I've got a ton of different people that want to be part of this, and I think you'll be extremely happy with it. So tonight, Crab Leg Friday at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time on Rumble. It is in the chat. I'm going to start calling some of you now. Some of you may not have the technology to get this. Some of you may not have this on your TV. I will help you. But the most important thing is that you nail it right now, and then your first show will be Wednesday, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I really, really do. Shark Hitter, any questions?
No, I'm excited to hear about the network and it launching, and seeing more and more people on it and getting your name out there more and more. I think
this is going to be a lot of fun. I am really looking forward to this show, and we will move some of the other shows around and all that kind of stuff. But most important thing is that we continue to grow. Crab Leg Friday tonight on Rumble, 11:45 Eastern. HGT Dana, I will be giving you a call as well. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, and you could sign up. We will be helping people sign up tonight during Crab Leg Friday. So if you don't have the technology, once the cat's out of the bag, we will take your calls. HGT Dana might be well, how do I do this? Hello, Crazy Sarah's Life. Don't forget to follow Crazy Sarah's Life. And on Night Owl Network, we will promote, because this is a cable network, we will promote all the shows like Shark Hitter TV and everybody else. We got somebody calling in right now. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, I'm live on Shark Hitter TV. I just made the announcement. We got the Stone Sailor here. I don't believe he's mentioned this on his show today.
Oh, really?
He did not mention it. People in the chat said Eric Foss did not mention that he has 2 new charges.
Well, why would he mention that? Why would he mention it, But he's got 2 new charges. Yes, he does.
All right, we are going to be joined by Stone Sailor tonight on the OTT streaming platform. If you could stay up that late, not on the OTT, on Rumble. Tonight's show is on Rumble. I will send out the link on the Robotext. Are you getting those, Shark Hitter?
Yeah.
Okay, are you getting those, Stone Sailor, the Robotext?
Yes, I'm getting them.
All right, we'll save this all for tonight. It's been mentioned. We'll get you. Anything else?
Nothing. See you tonight.
Get out of here. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Stone Sailor checking in. He is one of our snitches. This is going to be insane tonight, 11:45 Eastern, Crab Leg Friday on Rumble. It is in the chat right now. Eric Foss, 2 more charges. We've got all the Leanne information you could possibly imagine, including a very interesting deal, ladies and gentlemen, a very interesting deal involving Leanne's husband, all public record. I have talked to 2 different law enforcement agencies today that say they have no idea what she is trying to do. But I can tell you that you shouldn't hunt what you can't kill.
That's right. There you go. Tonight on Rumble, 11:45. Stay tuned for the show. Go on there tonight, 11:45 Eastern on Rumble. Crab Legs Friday. That's going to be a good show. We're going to have everyone on there. Stay tuned for your robo calls, the robo text, and then the launch of the Night Owl Network is going to be out. Get ready for a phone call from Jim. So we're looking forward to that. And I'm excited. It's going to be a great beginning for Jim and Mr. X. They're going to have a chance at something new to do and get their name out there more and more. And it's going to be, I'm sure I'm going to have it on my television, on the network. I'm not sure if I can. Maybe we'll be able to do it on our computers too. I'm not sure. So Jim will fill me in and fill us in on that on the network. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you here. Haven't seen Bob in a while. All right. So there's a lot of news. Jim filled us in. Sorry I lost connection before the internet went out, and I got disconnected, and my son was going haywire that there was no internet. So, hi, Tingleboos, how are you? Good to see you here. And Mr. X said that he's working on his thing, and he'll be coming up soon. I think he'll fill us in on some information, or he might be eating, having lunch. Not sure. We'll wait and see. Mr. X comes up. If you're out there, Mr. X, I'll drop the link for you. So I haven't heard anything about Christine Fortunato. I hope she's doing better. That's good to see. She has food. I just I believe she's blocked from my panel from coming in because as we mentioned, I'm just a little touchy about the situation we had concerning Jim. And Jim's a good guy. Jim was just doing what was right. Mr. X is still sick, too. I hope that ends, Mr. X. I hope you get better. You know, I've had a cough for weeks, too. And sneezing and coughing. It's just allergies. And the dog, I think it could be the dog hair with me. Because my dog sheds a lot, Gracie. She really does. She sheds all over the house. And I never thought she would shed as much as she does, but she does. She sheds really a lot. But she's a good dog. She's a good dog. Mr. X is coming up. Maybe he'll fill us in on the Night Owl Network a little more. I'm excited about the Night Owl Network. All right, Mr. X, I sent the link out. Whenever you're ready to come up, you're welcome to come up. Look at Donkey Dick. How you doing, Donkey Dick? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. X, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm doing a little bit better each day, but
oh, that's good.
Not perfectly. I heard you're sick too. I think it's going around.
Yeah, something's going around.
Hey, what's up to everybody in the chat? But yeah, we do definitely got a Rumble tonight. The XNN back to the original time on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's all set. Everything's been sent and set up except for the newsletter. my newsletter. You know, I heard something from Jim. I guess PZ told him that haters at some point were clicking the link. If they had the link to the OTT, they knew what the link was for any specific live show. They were able to click it and get in to the OTT. Yeah, I heard about that. That must have happened a long time ago. That's certainly not active anymore. We looked at it. We re-looked at it. So if you hear this, PZ, let me know, because we tried to recreate it today, and that doesn't seem to be the case at all. Maybe it was a long time ago. I don't know. But anyway, the point is, big Rumble show tonight, as Jim was talking about. And, you know, I'm not driving around in a car being boring like Watcher Crazy. We got something here. Monkey.
Yep.
I mean, this is about as close as Leanne's going to get to make it into a feature-length film. Jim Terry TV presents Lean Ann Hicks in the new film, Suing the Sister, and also featuring liens and judgments, trailer parks, lawsuits on the family, not knowing who daddy is, and multiple life failures. Of course, this is Jim Terry TV Chapter 102 on Rumble, but it's also Crab Legs Friday 98. All public information. This is a public photo that Lean Ann, the disgusting fat body human being, put out on her channel. And, you know, we put it on our movie poster. So there it is. That's going to be tonight, 11:45 Eastern. Yeah, there it is. And, of course, I mean, she looks like that Throw Mama from a Train a little bit, if you remember that movie. The lady that was in the Goonies.
Yeah.
So, yes. Jim chose the show tonight. Probably has something to do with the Thursday night football game, but that was the time Jim chose. And then obviously I want XNN to go back at 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So there it is. Crab Legs Friday 98. If anything were to happen to this show, even though it's public information that's being put out there, that's Jim has gotten. I have not gotten this information. But the public information, if this happens to go down for whatever reason, then it will go up on the OTT later on. And if not, then it'll stay up there. We'll see how it goes.
I don't see why it would be taken.
Oh, they strike everything. That's the only thing they're good at. So I hear Watcher Crazy's driving around and says she doesn't take me seriously. Well, you shouldn't watch her crazy. You shouldn't take me seriously, because when somebody says they're going to backhand you to the vagina, and I'm glad that you said that, that was obviously a joke. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously. It was a joke. And obviously, you found it so entertaining, Watcher Crazy, that you started. I mean, if I'm boring and I could come up with something like that, that's all you guys could talk about. So all this kind of stuff about you, Watcher Crazy, you're not understanding what business interference is. If you don't understand, I don't know if they have business interference in Texas. I'm sure they do. But if you don't understand it, it doesn't matter. It's going to matter if the court understands it. Yeah. So don't do it anymore. That's what the cease and desist was about. And the cease and desist was also about you being a coward and not showing up in Las Vegas when you said you would. I didn't say you'd show up. You said you would. That's a coward. And fuck your son, Lawrence Kerr. I hope he rots in prison. See, by saying FMT or FJT, it doesn't really bother me. Doesn't bother me. I'm just going to do it back to you. But here's the thing. I'm not in a grave. You'd have to show up to do that. And we know that you couldn't. You would need a weapon. You need to be on the street. You're not stupid enough to show up anywhere I'm at. You're 5'2", 250 pounds, and I'm 6'1". I was about to say 195. I lost 5 pounds. 190. And even sick, I could still defend myself against the likes of you, the obesity of yours, or somebody like Leanne. I don't fight women. I'm not like your buddy Fumblenuts. I don't choke women. I don't have that in my history. This is why I've had girlfriends for 15 years, because if chances are, if you're a woman beater, Watcher Crazy, you wouldn't have somebody who's a college-educated girlfriend who's making $150,000 a year stick around you in a place with a higher quadruple the higher median income that you live in, way out there. You know what I like about some of the videos, Watcher Crazy, because I was told about this? I like when you drive and you have to drive like about 20 minutes till you actually start seeing nice houses. This proves that you live in a shithole. So it is what it is. But Watcher Crazy, We don't have to worry about that. Nobody's going to smack anybody. Nobody's going to do anything because you're too much of a coward to show up. Not for Mark Terry, not for him, but Jim Terry. You know what? I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you didn't. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. Let's get them when they're not paying attention. Let's get them when they're not paying. That's the coward in these people. That's the coward. And that's you, Watcher Crazy. What if I'm not Amanda? You are, you fat bitch. You are. I know that you would like to be anybody else. So here's a couple quick little things. And I'll give you a quick little sneak peek. And I'm going to address Leanne real quick. Leanne, the reason, which, by the way, right now, you have more people than SoFlo, it looks like. So you are, SoFlo's doing his own thing, but he's over there. Not that he's a bad guy or anything, but
yeah.
Well, Leanne, the reason I don't make my comments public is because I don't want to talk to you on a message board. I don't want to talk to you in a chat. I don't want to talk to you in person. Why would I want to talk to somebody who's a fucking deader? Somebody who's, you know what I would like you to talk about? And we're going to talk about this more tonight. Why don't you talk about how your family's suing each other? Oh, wait a minute. They dropped it. They can't talk about it. You guys can't talk about it. Why not? More on that later. So I will never turn on comments. Mine's just a little shot. I'm not going to spend my time. I do 4 shows and coming up 5 shows a week. And I don't have time to go back and forth in comments. And I don't want to speak to you. So if you got questions, we got a live call-in show. My number's public, 310-741-0845. I got the phone actually right next to me. You could call me anytime you want. Actually, I got to turn it on. I don't want you to call me anytime you want. You could call me when I'm on air. And we put our link out there all the time. We'll let you have your say. I mean, you won't let Angel Gotti have her say on your show. You won't let, you thought that was a good idea, Leanne, by attacking Angel Gotti on your show? Do you know how well loved Angel Gotti is? I haven't always got along with Angel Gotti. Do you know how well loved that woman is? Think about that.
Yeah.
Leanne, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. You know that. In fact, your own family doesn't like you, and I could prove it to you. If they liked you, wouldn't they have told you the truth that your mom that's now dead now, the one that you referenced in that post, that gave you the money for you to be able to buy that trailer park down there, to buy that trailer down that trailer park, who fucked around on her husband and had you as a bastard? Wouldn't she have told you before you were an adult or nearly an adult that you were a bastard love child? She didn't even respect you enough. You were the black sheep. That's a fact. And I think if she would have told you earlier, you would probably have probably less mental issues than you currently have. Now, you're asking another question about parents leaving Ohio from Florida, okay? And let me give you a little bit of education. Yeah. And I'll do it again tonight, but we'll do it here real quick, just in case you're not around. There was a thing on September 19th, Leanne, and I want you to listen real carefully. It's going to get real slow and boring for you here. It's called Black Monday. In Youngstown, Ohio, where Jim's from, and where I ironically am from too, there was a thing called Black Monday. And Black Monday happened September 19th, 1977. It was the closure of Youngstown Sheet and True Campbell Works, which instantly laid off over 5,000 workers and triggered the end of the steel industry's dominance in the region in 1977. Now, let me tell you something about Jim's parents, Leanne, and I think you would know this, but you don't. And I think you're being a little bit obtuse, but I'm going to explain it to you really good. So I was born in 1978, actually October 6th, 1978, which would be this Monday. 47 years. More successful than you and every one of your kids combined. It's a fact. So what happens, and thank God my parents are as smart as Jim's parents, they left too. Jim's mom, a school teacher, okay? Tons of teaching jobs. in Florida. Jim's dad had a business. He sold that business, that music store, and went to Florida. Ironically, and I don't know if you know this or not, both of them are real estate agents. So what did they do? See, when they were younger, they used to take trips, not at age 60, almost where you're at now, 55, 60, to Florida. They would do it in their 20s, honeymoons and trips and all that to Florida. And they said, wow, we can live like this all year. So in 1984, they picked up in their early 30s and moved 3 kids and everything they had to Florida. Why? Because real estate was booming. Now, don't forget, real estate was booming in Clearwater, Tampa, St. Pete. You can ask Fumblenuts now, real estate is now booming even in the center part of the state. It's never stopped. So in 1984, they got there. Jim Terry Music was in one building. Then it was in another. Then it expanded to 3 or 4 locations. And that enabled Jim Terry Music to purchase the building that it's at today that's worth well over $2 million. The piece of property is worth over $2 million. A phenomenal location on US 19 in Curlew Road. Building's old, location's awesome. Right across the street from Joann Fabric and Home Depot. Can't get much better than that. One of the center parts of that town. Okay? A crown jewel of that town. I would say the only thing that would be better would be maybe 580 and US 19, but you don't know what that is. So let's get back to it. So his parents moved. They were not forced. Nobody asked them to. Nobody told them to. They moved because there were more opportunities in Florida. And people like you, Leanne, stayed. They stayed. And by the way, I mean, I'm not trying to be disparaging here, but Jim's dad is more successful than all of his 3 sisters combined financially as a businessman. It's not close. Okay. Now, Jim's mom's brother, his uncle, he's a successful businessman too. So I'm not going to include him. But anyways, the point is this. Most people that left in the 1980s and got in front of that, they were in better education. I mean, Youngstown was a shithole.
Yeah.
I mean, it got bad. Prostitutions, you know, the element rose. I mean, there was a lot of things that got bad. I don't know about Cincinnati, but overall, a lot of people from Ohio bailed out. And specifically, a lot of people from Northeast Ohio and Northwest Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh in general, left because the steel industry was dead. But this was Mr. X. They weren't in the steel industry, but the steel industry propped up a lot of those other businesses.
Yeah.
Okay. So by 1977 is the end of that era. By 1984, they split. Now, what do they have? What do you have, Leanne? You got a starter home that you had liens on. Obviously, you don't have $10,000. Your daughter doesn't have $10,000. I got $10,000 in cash on me. Okay. You think I'm salty pancakes? You want me to prove you wrong live on TV tonight? I'll do it. You don't think I can't get 10 grand and show that to you? Think it's fake money? Think I'm bullshitting? And what do you have? What do you have? What you have, Leanne, is eventually at age 55 or whatever your age is, you did the same thing Jim's parents did, but you had to wait till your mom died, who, by the way, cheated on your dad, had you as a bastard child, and lied to you for years. That's why you're fucked up mentally. And you went to Florida too, but not as a business person. See, your husband and you, more specifically your husband, the one that has the liens, the tax liens, maybe you paid him off, I don't know. But you specifically your husband, could you imagine if you and your husband, and I know that Jim's parents are a little bit older than you, but could you imagine if your husband and you moved to Florida with all that booming business and all that construction and all those, if they're moving out to where Fumblenuts is at and moving up to where St. Leo's at, I mean, think about that. St. Leo, when I was there, it was 2001. There wasn't any houses there. When I did that live and Fumblenuts didn't show up, there was houses everywhere. Your husband could be working on that and at a higher dollar rate and in a nicer area with no snow year round. So that's why people did that. And that's why Jim's parents' house, and I know that Candace Howard showed it, is over $1 million. and you have a trailer that's worth 150 that basically you had to pay off in cash because your mom died and gave you the money, and you got some starter house from, I don't know, it looks like ET back in the day. It's not even in a neighborhood. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, Leanne, come on. If you would have made the move, you would be more successful. So what's the cliche, Shark Hitter? Success favors the bold. And you don't have the balls enough, Leanne, or are not bold enough to go anywhere. What you are willing to do, though, is sue your family members to keep that little secret. Keep that little, hey, you don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Funny how that works. I got attorneys in my family. Hey, if your daughter graduated and she's got all this money, why didn't she pay the loans? If she graduated and she has a job, why doesn't she have $10,000? I don't understand.
Man. They're all attorneys.
Yeah, if she doesn't have $10,000 and they have all these attorneys in their family, why didn't they help her with this lawsuit? Why did it go into default? Why didn't Leanne pay for it?
Yeah.
It's because they don't have any money. So there's the answers to your question. See, Leanne, I'm not going to go back and forth with you in comments. That's why my comment section isn't active. I do my speaking here on these shows, and you could do the same as well. But the fact of the matter is, if you were as successful as me, you would have the monetized channel, you would have the movie, you would have the book, you would have kids that are successful. You don't. You don't. You're just happy that your grandkid isn't totally fucked up. That's like how low the bar is for you. And that you could go down, think about that. Jim's parents have lived in Florida since 1984. Their starter house in 1984 is worth more at that point than your house is worth in Cincinnati today. Would you rather have a house in Countryside, Clearwater, Florida, or in Cincinnati, Ohio? I mean, do you realize how stupid you sound? You realize how they changed their name? They went to Florida. Nobody. And you know what? I would say this to some of Jim's family members, and eventually Jim's uncle on his mom's side. Some of them did come down. You know, Jim's grandparents spent the last, 30, 40 years of their life, their retirement years in Florida. Spent part of it in Ohio, part of it in Florida. They were doing that way later, like you're doing it now. But they weren't in a trailer, that's for sure. And let's also, Leanne, let's be honest here. Anybody can go and look it up. Go and look up where Leanne's trailer's at. The general area is North Fort Myers. It's not Fort Myers, it's North Fort Myers. And if you look at that area above that little inlet bay there, it's in a giant section of all trailer parks. It's not on the beach, it's not on the water. It's retirement trailer parks. There are not places like that typically in North Pinellas County. There's some, but not a ton. There's a few. Like there's one behind Jim Terry Music. It's a shithole, but and there's one that's up the road. I think it's called Blue Jay Estates on US 19. But it's not a community of those. And they're actually looked down upon to an extent. Yeah. You had to go to a shitty area, Leanne, and buy a shitty 1980s trailer. I just bought a travel trailer too for $500. You know, I mean, you better hope a hurricane don't come through there again. That place will be way worse. So that's what I'd say to you, Leanne. I can go on and on all day, but I think I'll save the rest of it for Jim tonight.
Yeah. Looking forward to Night Owl Network.
Yeah, so I'm not going to give away too much. But I will answer this question. It will only be on a type of streaming service. It will not be on a website.
Yeah.
That is, but the way to get that is fairly easy. It's not an expensive or difficult endeavor.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the surprise or anything for anybody, but the fact of the matter is, I mean, if there's not 100 people, like Jim says, there's not 100 people, you know, we're trying it out. It's a different platform. It has nothing to do with the haters. It's a different type of content. People wanted more. People saw what we were doing, and they wanted us to go to this platform. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
HGT Dana Rumble tonight. And on Wednesday of next week, the new Night Owl Network will be available for its first show. And actually, Night Owl Network is already available. We're going to discuss tonight on Rumble for free where it's at. How do you sign up for it? Jim's probably calling people right now. How do you get onto it? How does it work? Now, if you do happen to see where Night Owl Network is, you're going to see that there are some things that are not perfect with it. Like, for example, there are some banners up there that look similar from Jim Terry TV. Those banners have already been removed, but it takes some time. There's like a couple little glitches in there. There is some duplicate content that's on the OTT and on Night Owl Network. I'll give you an example. Like Little Dog the Squirrel is on Night Owl Network. Hardcore Pranks is on Night Owl Network. But I can tell you what's not on Night Owl Network. Jim Terry TV, Mr. X News Network, the best of Jim Terry TV. Pretty much everything that says Jim Terry TV or Mr. X News Network or anything like that, those shows will exclusively stay over on the OTT. So we'll explain more about this tonight. We'll get into that more tonight, Tingle Boos.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because I don't want to be able to get into that right now.
All right. So I guess we'll be meeting tonight at 11:45 Eastern.
But if you have that, chances are, I will say this. If I'm not mistaken, the app, whatever platform it's on, which I already know what it is, I just don't want to say what it is, should be worldwide. So if you have the device, you should be able to, I know Tingle Boost is in the UK, you should be able to get it anywhere.
Yeah.
And if you have what you're saying you have, well, then go look it up. Because it's probably there. So, and I'm looking it up right now. I'm pulling it up right now. And I'm trying to see, sorry about that. I hate to cough on you guys, but I'm getting a little bit better, but not 100% better. Let me see if it's updated yet. And Jim's made a little welcome video. And I have not seen that video in code yet. So.
Yeah, Jim covered a lot. And he said that he'll cover it on Rumble tonight.
Yep. So there it is. And there are, by the way, there were some people, and I just want to mention this. There were some people that throughout the last couple months through the summer that we have that we're getting a free OTT membership. I'm not going to say any names, but they know who they are. A handful of people. As of October 1st, those were all removed. So if you try to get into the OTT and you were one of those 2 or 3 people that had the memberships, we said that the OTT was going to make us drop that on October 1st.
Yeah.
And there's, like I said, 2, maybe 3 tops. Those were dropped on October 1st. They made us take them down. So if there's a problem or any questions, contact me or Jim, and we could figure maybe something out new from there. So that's it.
All right. Sounds good, Mr. X.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here,
All
and then we'll see you tonight if you're around.
Yeah, I'll be on.
All right, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. There you go. There's Mr. X filling us in on some information. I enjoyed talking to him as well as Jim. And I guess I'm going to call the end of the show and get back to my schoolwork. I want to thank everyone in the chat for coming in, and thank you for wishing me belated birthday once again. And we'll talk soon. And thank you very much. And everyone in the bushes, have a good day. Be safe. And see you tonight, 11:45 on the Rumble Network for Crab Legs Friday. It's going to be Crab Legs Friday spectacular show. So stay tuned for that. I'll see everyone over there at 11:45. Thank you.